Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're taking a look at update 98. 5 years of H3. Ain't this wonderful? And, well, Anton has given us a treat. Oh yes, a treat. The classic. Mwah. She was beautiful. But this is something else. Let's have some fun, shall we? And let's make the most of this. I love it. So this is Boomskee. Better. North Northeast Dakotan Ski and Demolition Resort. I can read. Anywho, look at those skiing wieners. And the explosions, and the colour, and the cars. Look at, can I, like, mosey on over here and do things I shouldn't do? Yes. Look at this beautiful scene. Look at this thing. We're going to have so much fun over here. Oh man, this place is bigger than what it felt like in Anton's video. I watched the devlog, and this, like, up here felt tiny. Nice mountain range. We'll pretend not to look at that. So we got trains, we got trucks, we got cars. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, eat my way up here. So, here's the rules. We've got grenade throwing, yada yada, blow up trophies, everything. I'll explain how it works properly. Anton has some tips. I don't need tips, he lied. For he had seen all the tips already in the devlog. So yes, so this is Boomskee. Let me make sure I have space. Good, I'm going to back up just a pinch. I could really do... Wait, 1 second. Where was the ability to... I'm just going to rotate the entire scene because my room is long ways, but short this way. I'm touching the walls there. So I'm just going to quickly... movement options. Oh. What was snap turn? Options. Much better. And I can disable that again. Because I do not want to suffer under that. So, the grenades have been reworked. And based on the grenade, it will change how far you can throw it because of its mass. So, this is the M219. A modern, quite common grenade. Fuse type pinned, fused at 3.3 seconds. And blast radius of 2.5. So, new grenade pin thing. I was mentioning this would last... But you can slide it along. And we can pull it out. Can you put it back in? No. Oh well. We don't need that anymore. So, as always, we're going to cook it for, I think, just before I throw it. And I'm going to aim for about the... Magnificent. Oh, we got floating points. Now, unfortunately, I didn't actually hit anything important there. So we want to hit the trophies and the vehicles. So I'm going to pull this pin out. And we can overharm in this. So I'm going to aim for this house when the car comes out of there. Oh, it's going out the other side. Ah, 1 million points. So your goal is to score as many points. What's that multiplier? We'll explain in a bit. But, new grenades? Yes, if you blow up a vehicle, train, truck or car. I said that back to front. To start at the top but points to the bottom. The trains are at the top. So this grenade is the M1916 F1. Smaller blast radius, bigger time. So we get all sorts of different grenades. Which means we can have all sorts of fun. So here is a ramp and it will yeet your grenade, as you see. When you do an overhand, you can't throw it that far. Like, I'll give this a proper yeet for, I think, for that house. You can't throw as far now, which is a good thing. Oh, look. Got some new gun. So this is an RG42. Timed fuse. Throw distance far. So you can actually eat this one pretty far. Ooh. Helps if I don't. No. Thank you. There is a ramp in there. So I'm going to pull this out. And I'm going to aim for that one, I think. That was not far enough. I love the debris getting yeeted everywhere. I did get a new grenade. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Also, I do love the pins. They're like faux physics. Antonio described them, so you can do cool stuff with them. T13 Beano. Impact. So this is cool because this will show off how impact grenades don't instantly detonate on impact. Won't detonate. No, I said that wrong. There's a delay before the impact fuse is activated. So, I'm going to be real quick, and I'm going to aim for over there. Oops. I didn't pull the pin. Oi. You see, there is a delay before the impact fuse gets activated, which allows you to do cool things like that. And also, in case you drop it at your feet, it won't blow up. You don't have the second to pick it up and very gently heat it away before it kills you. Smoke grenades! These things are, well... useless. They are literally just impact grenades. You've got to hit something. Which I surprisingly did actually hit. This is me we're talking about. I can't hit a barn door in this game with a grenade. But everything does feel just a bit easier. So the Mark II. Very nice. Fragmentation. Pinned and timed. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that debris went nowhere. What's this? Oh, an RGO. This is an impact. Oh. Ow. That's not how that meant to work. Come back to me. Okay. Oh. Also, you're seeing some of the new kittens. Oh, this one. This is a good grenade. This is the timed grenade. The futuristic one. Which is really cheaty because it's got an adjustable timer. So we're going to set it to 2 seconds. Pull the pin and I'm going to yeet it. It's also got possibly the biggest blast radius, I think. That was nowhere near enough effort, but I managed to hit something. I've got to try and get a grenade up there. What's this? Mills bomb. Oh, this thing's a chunky one. For what I know, this is a really heavy grenade. So this shouldn't go far. But if I... No. It might get that truck. Yeah, it did. Thank you. Ooh, what's this? Another CS grenade? Yep, gas. Right. Is there anything I can hit? Can I try and hit that? Not high enough. That would have blown it up if it wasn't a CS grenade. Anywho, let's see if I can actually wipe this. Magnifico. I was a bit early. I should have waited for that truck. So, let's see if I can actually get one of the gold ones. I'm going to go for the top. How long is this fuse? 1.7 blast meters. So, 1, 2. That was disgraceful. Although, that... a truck might ram into that. Give me a second. It should, if I am correct. Oh. Usually they do that. One, two. Oh, much better. Oh, mwah. Oh, I blew something else up. Wonderful. What's this? The Mills bomb. I should have really been going for high when I had the light grenades at the beginning, but hey. Oh, that is a disgrace. Although, what have we got here? An F1. Fuse time 3.2 to 4 seconds. I'm going to go for the 1, 2. Magnificent. Mark 2. Ooh. Oh. Is that all? Ah, no grenades left. So yeah, so explanation of how this works. If you manage to wipe all the trophies, the entire scene will be reset and your multiplier will increase. I don't know by how much, Anton never said, but it sounds fun. Vehicles get respawned when you destroy a structure. Vehicles and trophies give you grenades. So there's strategy as well as skill involved because you've got to strategically pick. And different grenades have different weights, so the randomizer will screw you over. Because Mills Bomb doesn't really want to go. You've got to put quite some effort, and that's less accurate the more effort you put in. Especially to try and hit that top row. And all you do to play again. Now, out of curiosity, has Anton given us a scoreboard? Please tell me he has. Or does he fear that we'll break the scoreboard with stupid scores? Apparently people are really good in this game of getting stupidly over the top scores. Oh, just one more. 1, 2. Not enough effort. 1, 2. Oh. Now that was perfect. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Ha! Told you debris could kill stuff. It got that truck. Times grenade. 2 seconds. Instant yeet. God, debris. Oh, good debris. A car will probably get smashed here. I want to see it. Because I'm pretty sure the debris will get stuck and the car will shatter itself. Let's see. And then we'll go on about to have a bit more fun. More technical fun than Boomskee. It's a good technical demonstration, but how about now? Come on, car, I want to see you explode from driving into a stationary structure in your way. Go on. Go on. Go on. Explode. Oh. What's this? Oh, an M67. Oh, wow. That was effective. Yet I thought that was a disaster. F Mark II. What in the holy moly is this? Throw distance far. Let's go for that one. Oh. Debris. Ah! Just as I planned. Totally. An RGO impact. Right. Oh. Wasn't airborne long enough. I didn't like the fuse time. 1, 2. Oh yeah, there is also a standard fuse timer on it. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh. Debris. No, that was too high. Oh well, anywho, yes, that is Boomskee, and I'm sure I'll have more than enough fun playing this, and we'll probably put a hole through something in my room. Good thing I remembered to turn my room. VR relative to the room. So, I think the best explanation will be to go to the proving grounds. Right, so before we get on to the grenades, just give you a little sneak peek there. We've got 2 new guns, 2 new curse guns, 1 real and 1 inspiration based off that real one. So this is the M1600. It is a 22 long rifle that looks like an M16. Look at this stupid mag. It's a 15 round mag. That box round is purely for aesthetics. And yes, it is straight up just a 22 long rifle that looks like an M16. This is apparently a real thing. And Anton described it as if you described a gun, an M16, to someone who'd never seen an M16, this is what they build. Which, yeah. It's got that feel of, I'm an M16. Yes, I am. Test me. I know what an M16 is. And it's oddly beautiful. And stupid and cursed, and I love it. I have an odd love-hate relationship with the 22 long rifles, particularly because I went through a phase of keep getting the single-shot 22 long rifle in Taken Hold, and that was an experience. So yeah, 15 rounds of 22 long rifle in an M16 style. Interesting, but you know, we can do better than that. The M1600 A3000 with a 150 dual drum mag, because why not? With completely not a tactical build, just for your truly tacticalness. I just wanted to test something. Yep, this is only single shot. Just had to double check something. So, we got to tactical it up, you know. You can't have such a tactical weapon. And what am I feeling? It's an M16. M16. Let's see. Well, let's get a laser sight because we're feeling a bit modern. A nice violet. I do like that colour. And a sight. Don't need not the substance. It's got to be a reflex. Just feels right. Yeah. So let's clean up the sausages. And let's spawn a few. So we have a beautiful take off safety, single shot tactical rifle in 22 long rifle. Absolutely beautiful. But, you know, it wouldn't be an improvement just sticking on tactical rails now, would it? It's 3-round burst. I'm never going to hit him through that wall. It's a 22 long rifle. Surprisingly, 150 rounds of 22 long rifle goes on for a while. Who'd have thunk it? She's beautiful. She is cursed, beautiful, and we love her. Anton, you are a monster. I forgot who the modeler was for this. He is a monster as well. I forgot his name. Mwah. Now, on something a bit more serious. Sort of serious. It is a real gun. Well, that's a real gun. Theoretically, you could make this. There's nothing unreal about this. It's just this, but tacticalized. Yeah? Anywho. Onto some stupidity. Let's clean myself up because I do not need all this mess. So grenades. Grenades! So the updates that Anton has been working for, grenades, are only apply to pinned grenades from this point forward. And that is to do with the fragmentation and explosion. So, as we talked about, different grenades have different yeeting ranges. And yes, I will use yeet because I am terrible. Yes. You know what? We'll hold off on that because we're not going to miss the vignetting. We're going to have to experience the vignetting and all that. So Anton has added I don't know how to properly describe it. It's like the feeling of being hit by a grenade without actually getting physically hit by a grenade or other explosion. So there is a vignetting, there is a sound distortion, and there's some other stuff. So by default, this is turned off. Give me that. It's in work in progress. So we've got shock visual warp, shock vignette, sonic overload, and sonic overload ring. So the ring is the sound, the overload is the distortion, the vignette is that, and the visual warp is that shake you get. So depending on your distance will determine how strong of an effect it is. The closer you are, the more of an effect you get. So I'm going to probably basically kill myself here. But if we stand here, I completely blocked myself. We only got the ringing there. Do you know what? I should also probably spawn lock a few of you. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I love that. I absolutely love it. Now, I should probably pick up a gun and do this as well. Actually, no, let's get a proper gun. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this properly. And I think a nice machine pistol will do this nicely. Micro Uzi, why not? It's only 32 rounds. We don't need more than that, do we? So put you there, load. Don't need to do that, but we might as well do this properly. So if I toss that, 1, 2, 3, it just distorts all the sounds and it's absolutely wonderful, and that is going to be one hell of a shock. It also helps you know that you've been hit by a grenade, whilst also disorientating you, which I love. And it's going to be absolutely fun. I feel like I need a bigger gun that's a little slower firing. Not bigger, I mean more capacity. What's a good gun that would properly show this off? I didn't really think of this. I need something with a nice big ammo capacity. Some sort of, it'll have to go to SMG. The Honey Badger would probably do it, but no. I'm trying to think, who else has a really... P90, why not? It's got a nice big mag. And one of the most abominations to load in H3. Need to make sure I grab it properly. Need to shove it in like that. There. That should be full auto. Let's try this grenade one more time to show this off properly. So, 1, 2, 3. There, I did it properly. I do love this gun. I do love the P90. One interesting bullpup. I do love the CSGO reference. But anyway, so yes, that's the vignetting and all that. That is going to be fun. Some people probably won't like it. Anton is also planning on adding a more gradient option to this, so you can change the strength of it. But yeah, let's clean our guns. Let's get ourselves a nice new clean scene, and there's a grenade over there. Let's clean up that. We don't need that anymore. So, grenades. Grenades, grenades, grenades. Shall I list off every single grenade that's new? Because, there is a lot of them. So, we got the F1 M1916, the F1 Russian, the the F Mark II, the HE36 Millsmom, the M26, the M67, the Mark 5 gas grenade, the RG5, the RG42, the RNG, the RGO, the T13 Beano, and the URG86, plus all the original grenades that are already in here. So changes only apply to pinned grenades. I don't think capped, and definitely not fused. Anton's working on it. He wants to make sure everything's working properly. So he's added a new fragmentation system. Ish. He's modified his original one, made it better, and added a new thing to grenades that have more of a fragmentation. So, this grenade is very clearly a fragmentation. You look at those lines, those scoring lines, that is meant to fragment. It barely does. Anton went and did a bunch of research, and apparently this grenade, on average, only fragments into 18 pieces. I think that's a design failure. This is meant to be a fragmentation grenade. Whereas something like its modern equivalent, where are you? I believe it's... I forget which one. Is it that one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Or is it this one? No, this one, I think, has around 2,000 fragmentations, which may or may not be a suicidal thing to try and simulate. Now, wouldn't it? Let's just put you in there, because you do not belong there. Where is... Not grenade graphics options. Where was the... I'm looking for the tracers. The shot tracing. Firearms and options. Bullet trails, that's it. So... And you also will notice the grenades have a better positioning that feels more natural. It's close. That was meant to be closer to the center of your hand. And Todd, you haven't done it for the valve index. Those two controllers, those two heads are rolling on each other there. This bit here, I'm rolling them together. You were supposed to have moved them more to the palm. I'll let you off, Anton. But the positioning, anyhow, is much better. That feels much more grenade pin grabbable. And when on your hand, it rotates, so you're not going to pop the pin. All I'm waiting for is to be able to bite the pin out. Give me it. I don't have enough hands. But hey. Or the ability to hold a gun and pin. Yeah, I'm asking too much. So, let's show off this old fragmentation grenade. So, before we forget, let's get some sausages as well. Might as well have some fun. And let's also wonder/fight and spawn some guns for them. Go pick some stuff up. So, 1, 2. So we'll have a few things to demonstrate. So, sausages will now be more likely to be killed, and I think the maximum kill range is down, but the stun range is...
That texture repeat is really obvious. At least Dev. I'm really glad they let some of us wear hats.
Sorry, that was too tempting. He survived. Oh, you lucky, lucky fellow. Anywho, yes. I shouldn't have done that yet. So we got fragmentation. So this only usually gets 18 fragmentations. And we're seeing red lines come off the show. These normal fragmentations. I got lucky there. But yeah, so the shockwave is now basically impossible for you to kill you through walls. But that doesn't stop fragmentations going through walls, as I will now demonstrate. I'll probably also slice up those sausages. As you can see, if I stood there, probably wouldn't be dead. But it would be a bad experience. Also, I should probably turn up the lifetime of those 60 seconds for a better visual. Let's just toss it into the mass. I want to see sausages fly. Look at those fragmentations. Most of it got stuck in the meaty mass, but look at them all just go. And not all of them went through. What? That ricochet off a sausage. That is my new favourite ricochet. There's some ricochets down there. Most of it got stuck in the meaty mass. But yeah, fragmentation. And shockwaves. It's beautiful. Now this thing, Anton, you couldn't simulate 2,000 fragmentations. That'd be suicide. Instantaneously simulating 2,000 physics-based objects that are under the effect of gravity, can impact stuff, can then bounce off stuff. Have to determine how much they can penetrate. Yeah, nah. So, what's Anton done? Well, he's cheated. So if we drop that there, we will see two colours. Yellows and reds, and I killed myself. So, reds are our standard fragmentation. Yellows is his smart system. So, if I do this again, but with less sausage, disable your wander, please, actually. Disable. You disappear in a second. So, if we put this grenade here, and we just rest it out, walk into my desk, and we rest it just here, and we have a look at this, we'll see. Why did so many oranges go the other way? Maybe it's because of all the mess in here, and technically they're enemies. Let me just clean up everything. And does you... No. Okay. Let's respawn some sausage. Are you an old grenade? You are an old grenade. So let's just spawn 5 sausage. So, if we look at this one, and we drop it here, we should only see yellows come probably to me. Yep. And towards that sausage. We see no yellows over here. Why? Because Anton has done some research with the grenades and how they work, looking at research papers. And instead of simulating all of them, it takes a cone. If an enemy is within range, it'll fire a bunch of fragments in a rough cone towards that enemy to help, you know, kill them, because that grenade has more fragmentation. It still has its standard ones that can go off miles, that could like plink you, like that one, dink, 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 like from over there, it's gone all the way around there to get to here. Beautiful. So yeah, he's got his cone system, which is a balance between realism and doability, which is beautiful. And we've got all the other grenades have this, so all those grenades I'm talked about, except for CS grenades, of course, they're not gonna do that. The CS grenades, they smoke and other gases. Beautiful. So yeah, other grenades have got all this treatment as well. And eventually I'll be working on all the other kinds of ones. Oh, look at that. Here's a beautiful example. So I think it saw me running across and tried to fragment me. And here you see they don't go as far. They're more in the lethal, they're generated more in the lethal range. I'm guessing that's because I was moving fast. It also probably tried to hit him and may have tried to hit some of the meaty bodies over here. I don't know his ranges on these. Then again, I would have expected it to fragment at this guy. But hey. So yeah. Now let's see. Can I get this? No, we're probably better off using this one. To kill him through the wall. I'm mostly messing around here because I'm a madman. Oh, you lucky sausage. Oh. Well, that's not fair. I want you dead. Are you... Oh, doesn't work anymore. Are you really? Oh, he's bleeding. His single fragment got him. You didn't deserve to live. But yeah. Is it because it's ricocheting as it goes through? Was it bending? Not really. And you still expect some randomness to actually get you. Is it going to hurt? Oh, I only actually just died. But yeah, so grenades are now more usable. They're more realistic throwing, they're more realistic fragmentation, more realistic fuses, because as you saw, some of them had randomized fuses. And they have this, so you can hold on to the pin. I just love that. I love the smoke. I love that ring. It feels so real. And look at all those ricochets. They must have bounced off his armor. Oh well, he's dead. It doesn't matter. That close to shockwave would have killed him from the explosion. Or if not killed him, heavily disrupted his internal vital organs to the point at which functioning would cease momentarily. Probably. I still can't throw grenades. Protect me. I mostly survived that. I only got very lucky with the fragmentations. Does the fragmentation based on its orientation? Will the frag... So, I want to look at this. So I know its orientation. Did he do some realism where the fragmentation only goes, like, out around this and can't go out the top and the bottom because it's not designed to? I wonder. Maybe Anton did more than he said. Beautiful. I do love these ray trace lines, but they're a bit cheaty and a bit bad on the performance, you know? So yeah, I think that's everything. What changes? Better explosions. Oh, new sounds for all the grenade stuff. Oh, all the little pieces of the grenade now have pings. Oh, they hit stuff, which is wonderful. I do love that little metal, like, shard burn. It's beautiful. So yeah, that is everything, which is absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful anniversary update. Pardon me. Don't know why I needed to burp, but anywho. That beautifully redid an old scene, took a very important part of the game's name, hot dogs, horseshoes and hand grenades, and gave it some good deal of. With the horseshoes have had a deal of the hot dogs. They're everywhere. The grenades. Well, Anton hasn't actually worked on the horseshoes in a long time. That was done with the, what was it? The mode that was a reference to Worst World. Not Worst World, it is Worst World, but it was a reference to... I forgot what it was a reference to. I'm functional. Anywho, yes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. New channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links for those are down in the description. Stay well. And Survivor out. Cheerio.